Welcome. Today is Monday, December 5th, and my name is Suni Ai, and this is our daily angel reading. And so, as you know, since yesterday, we are playing around with a new setup. And I did hear from a few of you saying that you like seeing how I pick the cards. Because yesterday I had three cards already selected. And so I kind of like it that you guys like seeing my process. And so for those of you that might be new to these videos, I normally would just run my hand along the cards like this, and the palm of my hand, like here, just here, usually gets quite hot as I'm approaching the card that the angels want me to pick. And then as I'm determining like exactly which one, I normally would feel a little bit of a magnetic pull, like a little bit of a like pull, and then that's how I know which card to pick. So just wanted to share that with you so you know what the process is like. And so let's begin our reading. It's very important to state intent when we talk with the angels. They are very precise beings. We a lot of times we picture them as these loving, soft, kind of like fluffy creatures, which they can be, but many times they're very precise, they're very mathematical, and they can be actually a little pragmatic. And it's funny because we normally don't tend to think of them that way. And so they like when we are exact with our instructions. And when we express exactly what we are going to do and we intend to do, and that way they love that because that way they know how to best help us. And so when we ask for a card, I usually will state my intent, whether it is that we are getting one or two or three cards and what exactly is the purpose. And I find that we get way better results that way. And so here we go. Dear angels, thank you for being here with us today. We love you and we appreciate you and we welcome you and we feel happy and honored that you help us every day. And we are wanting to get some guidance for today, Monday, and we are planning to take three cards. If you can please help us. Thank you. Here we go. So here we go. We have our three cards for today, and let's begin and see what the message is. I love this part of the reading. Sometimes I get a little nervous as I just wondering what the angels are going to tell us. Okay, so we get our first card is courage, and it's a beautiful card. It's a very strong card, I have to say, and I'm kind of surprised to see that, although normally on Mondays I'm kind of getting used to seeing stronger, more purposeful messages. We have gotten in the past logic, we have gotten organization, like strong words like that. Even with like different sets of cards that I use, there seems to be a theme. And I don't know, it's just today we get courage. So it seems like the angels are telling us to start our week strong. And I love it because yesterday was such an introspective way, an introspective day. We talked about past lives and love after death, and we talked about kindness of heart and helping the vulnerable. And it was such an inspiring Sunday reading. And today it seems like the angels are like, well, today is Monday, you need to start strong. you know it's okay to reflect on a Sunday, but it's Monday, and now it's time to show some courage and determination and a lot of strength. And I like that because they are not shy about showing us and pointing us to the right type of energy for the day. And so this is a strong way and a purposeful way to start our week with courage. And I like that. But also, even though they are encouraging us to be courageous, um, we still have butterflies. Thank you for putting up with my accent, by the way. We still have butterflies, so we still get to be playful a little bit, but the message is clear. We have to be courageous, and the beginning of the week sometimes entails some challenges, right? We all know that about Mondays, and so they want us to be courageous. Here we go. The next one. Oh, this one, I love it. This is so beautiful. It's this beautiful lady with a crow. And it says simply truth. That's it. And she's strong and she's just beautiful and classy and she knows it. And so this is the truth, right? They want us to be truthful. And that means that we are going to be facing our week and our affairs and our business decisions and the way that we are at work and everything that it is that we have piled up to do this week with truth, being truthful and truthful to others. And I really find that like it's always truthful to ourselves, obviously, but in this case, I find that this message, I feel that this message talks to us a lot about that honesty, but absolute honesty, in our client relations, in our profession. If you are a doctor, if you're a nurse, if you're a teacher, if you're whatever it is that your job is, if you're at home and you're with your kids, in the relationship with your spouse, with your family, with your children, with your, it's just they really encouraging us to start strong and to hold the truth, to honor the truth, but with strength, from a position of strength. So we are going to speak our truth. But more than speaking our truth, like this card here, yes, it is important to speak our truth, but with this kind of message like this, I feel that it's very important to be the truth, to be a manifestation of the truth. So it's not just that we're speaking the truth, but we are acting truthfully. And so it's a big message so far, right? It's a very, very strong message. It's a very, I would say, is there high expectations from us for this week? But I don't want you guys to misunderstand my intent when I say this. The angels are not sitting there with their eyes, with their arms crossed and going like, well, we have big expectations from you, you better perform. It's not that way. And I kind of feel them laughing as I say that. It's really not that way at all. It's more like They encourage us because they know we can. You know, like a loving friend, a loving parent, a loving person in our life that say, "Come on, we know that you're capable of this. You know that you can do this. We know how big you are and how strong you are, and we want you to reach your potential." So like those kind of expectations, not like a pouty expectation, but like a loving, kind of proud of who we are, kind of expectation from them. Anyhow, that's how I feel it. And our last card, oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys. It says miracles. So, yes, we start strong. Yes, we have to be the truth, but there's still miracles, and there's still more butterflies and a waterfall and a beautiful rainbow. So, that means that it pays off. And it pays off because we act from our heart and out of love for the truth. We don't show any fear. And by not showing any fear, I mean we're not fearful of consequences, like what's going to happen if I'm not truthful. Like that's not what's in our heart and in our mind. What's in our heart is I am truthful because I am full of love. You see how different that is? I am truthful today with everybody because that's who I am, because I am the truth. And so, because it's a very pure way of thinking that and of being the truth, it's not being the truth out of fear, it's being the truth out of love, then we manifest miracles. And I wrote a little something in my Instagram page a couple of weeks ago. Was it last week? Something about miracles. And I say it's from the Course in Miracles, and it says there are no big or small miracles. Something like that. It says all miracles are the same because they are all maximal manifestations of love. And so that's just it. Like when we act out of love, we manifest miracles. And that doesn't mean that there's going to be just a bunch of little small miracles. It could be huge miracles. But from the understanding that all miracles are exactly the same, something very little or something really big. And the fact that we're manifesting those miracles, and they might be in our human eyes, sometimes small, quote unquote, small miracles, that really means that we are in the right path to manifest huge miracles, huge manifestations, because it's all the same. And we know that. And so we smile. When we have a small miracle in our life, we just smile, right? Because we know that what we consider the big miracles, they're coming. It's inevitable. It's the path. If the miracles are starting to appear in our life because of the way we act and because of the way we live our life, if the miracles are starting to come through, then it's just a matter of time that we see those big miracles. And I say big, like in our human eyes, what we think it's big. And so if we understand that, a small miracle is such a blessing, just as much of a blessing as a huge one. And so that's the path. And that's the path for this week. And that's the path for today. And this is what our angels are telling us. And so I hope that you guys like this reading. And just a reminder, if any one of you want to book private reading, You can contact me in Instagram or through my website, or leave a comment and tell me if you like the video. I love to hear from you, and I thank all of you for watching.